What up, big dog? How you living, gangster? Day 3. Let's see if we can keep the streak going. Look, that fucked up video I did, the video before that, bro, that shit was still on my mind. And I didn't have any other videos to do, so I said, fuck it. So good thing is I never watch it again. So wherever I stopped at the last video I did, we're just gonna take it from there.
Because I think the truth just comes out like that. I think when I left here, but when I got home, whoa, it sunk in. It sunk in because Bill is, I know, like, it may have seemed like I came on here and told you something bad about Bill, but even if it was bad or good, Bill was like the only person who called me, like the only person who I can call anytime. Like, I really don't need a telephone because people don't call me. So leaving here was a time I needed to talk to somebody the most. And when I got home, it sunk in. Like, I feel like I sacrificed me and Bill's relationship because of my little sister. And when I got home, I did not like that feeling. Like, when I went home, because Bill didn't know I was...
Let's go back a little bit, because I thought I heard something. I just want to make sure I didn't hear what I just heard.
Shit out, Mark. Yeah, that's a good... To come to the studio, it was like I couldn't remember. I think the truth at home, whoa, it's... told you something, person who called me, like the owner don't call me, so home it sunk in. Like, I feel like I sacrificed me and Bill's relationship because of my little sister. And when I
feel like I sacrificed me and Bill's relationship because of my little sister. I'm gonna go on a limb here. I'm guessing I don't even believe I'm gonna say this. I'm guessing she was in a relationship with the father and she had to stop because of her. I'm jumping the gun.
Got home, I did not like that feeling. Like, when I went home, because Bill didn't know I was coming, in my mind, I was still on our program. Like,
nigga, I'm low-key invested as fuck in this story. There, I said it. Yes. I'm fucking invested.
Like, wanting to talk to him when I got home, knowing he hadn't showed, so I just kept talking to him until it came on. I just acted like everything was okay, which is fucked up, but hey, you know, that's what it was. I just kept going on like everything it was as good as it was when I came here, and for him, he thought everything was okay. So everything was secretly okay, even though it wasn't, and he didn't know the difference because he don't really know me that well. I was asking all the questions knowing him. Even when I would ask him, do you want to...
This is the part that's confusing me. I'm not sure if she's talking about him in a fatherly way, or is she talking about him like, you know, like when a woman is trying to explain why she's acting the way she's acting around her dude, type of thing. Cause it's like, I don't know which one she's talking about. It's confusing me. And it's also piquing my interest. I fucking hate this.
Ask me something, he would always say no. I want to just, you know, learn you naturally. And so when the show aired, Bill called me and was screaming and yelling at me and threatening me. I can't say that I didn't expect it, but it was more than... It this fear was just inside of me. Just what he was saying, I already halfway believed him, and I didn't leave out the house. I was just scared, just full of fear. I didn't even step my big fucking toe outside my door. I think I was inside the house for 21 or 27 days. I don't know, around 19 days. I just stopped counting because it was kind of, it was just a lot of fear involved. So when within those 21 days, I kept reaching back out to you more. I kept reaching back out to you like, Mark, I feel like I'm spiraling out of control. I mean,
okay,
I just fucked up my whole setup for a little girl I don't even hardly know.
Yeah, so you have a half sister.
Yes.
See, now I feel like I should go back and watch the first one because it's like it's a lot of shit that she's talking about right now. I'm not following.
It was very, very young, right?
Yeah.
How old is she?
She's 8 now.
8, okay.
And so I reached back out to you, Mark, and I said, Mark, help me. I need to go somewhere. I need to go into one of them places. I need to go inpatient. I need to deal with myself with this shit right here. And like I was looking for places, trying to find places, but the level of attention I need from having mental health problems and deep rooted trauma, like them places cost like $30,000.
She fucked up, bro. Like, bruh, she got at that age with her grandfather. Well, we know exactly what I want to say. Her grandfather took advantage of her when she was very, very young, which she didn't even know that this was happening. You know what I'm saying? To her, the shit was just an experience. And then you go from the grandfather to now the father, and it's like all of them are just taking advantage of her, because it's not like, you know what I'm saying, bro? She's a child. She's a child. I know motherfuckers that's well deep in their 20s and still are fucking children. So she was a child that got taken advantage of and somehow convinced herself that this whole thing makes sense. And then she put the story out, and that shit kind of like... in reality, that shit put everything back to normal in the full scale of reality. But to her, like, this shit's normal. It's fucking like crumbling her world, because it's like, damn, fuck, now I gotta deal with this shit. You know what I'm saying?
$10,000. These are not cheap places. So I kept calling, texting Mark, like working Mark's best nerve, and Mark hooked me up with this place. And it was an inpatient place, because I feel like I needed to be inpatient. And let me tell you about the intake, because the intake to the place, and I would say I'm just in the crisis on a scale from 1 to 10.
If you look at her eyes, you can tell she's been through a lot. You could see a lot in people's eyes, bro. Like, you could tell Shorty been through a lot, bro.
And I'm at a 10. And so the place reached out to me and said, oh yeah, we got the director of the place. Did he want to do an intake with you? Yeah, he watched the story. We gonna do you a Zoom intake. And so with the director of the inpatient crisis trauma place doing my intake, and he's getting my background about my school, my education, my story, and what I had been doing to help myself while I was in the house, and what I would do if I wasn't just totally, I feel like I was just wrapped up in the fear, what I would do. He asked me, was it anybody I loved, or if anybody who what advice would I give them to do? And I'm thinking to myself, damn, you the director of the place. Why the hell you asking me for my advice? But it got a lot to do with my education that he was at.
That shit makes sense. Shit, I would have asked the same question. Shit, you the doctor, nigga, fix me. Don't ask me what do I think you should do to fix. Nah, nigga, fix me. Shit.
Asking me questions like this. He was trying to figure out how broken I was. So when it came down to it, he had trying to figure out my advice, but it got a lot to do with my education that he was asking me questions like this. He was trying to figure out how broken I was. So when it came down to it, he had to flip it and reverse it on me since my little sister was the catalyst of me being here. He said, now what if you was me from my education? Because I could be him. I could be a counselor. I could be a counselor, you know. I took all the classes. I got.
Man, you can be whatever the fuck you want to be, bro. Whatever the fuck
the degree. So he said, what if you was Serenity and if I was Serenity and no, if I was Serenity and you know he's a doctor, but I would be that doctor to Serenity, what would you do to try to help her in a situation like this? And I said, I would try, I would use art therapy to help her. And he was like, well, what would you, how? And I said, I would like make a list and
damn, that nigga's making her fix herself. Damn. Shit.
And I would, on the list, I would say, go find something blue. Go to the art gallery, find something blue, Serenity. Find the most beautifulest blue theme art in the museum you can find. And say, go find something blue. Go to the art gallery, find something blue, Serenity. Find the most beautifulest blue theme art in the museum you can find. And on this list right here, we know that we got the color blue here because I feel like my heart was like blue at the time. I feel like I was just all sad.
So that's why she got the blue hair, huh?
Sadness and I said then we would find something to have to do with mental health. And it's crazy I was talking to him because I love art, but I never looked at it like a healing way. And he was like, I said, well, I know that a lot of artists had mental health problems, so I probably would find the artist and then learn about the art and the mental health and put them together, because sometimes when you try to get a lot of bad stuff out, you got to put good stuff in. So, you know, after I talked to that man, for all you motherfuckers that said, go get help, go talk to somebody. That man said, you don't need to come here. Like, you should go and do what you just said you would do. That probably will help you. This place here is for, it's for trauma. But it's for people here who don't have their life together, who don't have who can't think of that, who don't have the background you do. They way more broken than you. If it was a level of brokenness in this moment, so the man did not let me in.
So like you basically telling a nigga, you just tripping for none. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you chilling. Like, cause damn, I mean though he ain't lying, cause shorty went through it though. Like, nigga, at some point, I might have to go back and watch the first episode. Ooh, that might be so that's gonna be the next video. The next video I'm gonna just go try to find the very first video of her, and we're just gonna do that first. We're kind of working it backwards, but fuck it. That just give me more reason to upload then.
Into the motherfucking program. So all y'all say, go get help, go go talk to the people. No, I guess I wasn't that damn broken, because the man said, no, shit, you seem like you gonna get through this. You seem like if you did some of that stuff, you could work it out. You actually seem like you would be a good counselor. This is what the man's telling me, and I don't want to hear nothing.
All she needed was that, yo, this nigga fucking smart. Like he peeped her. He literally read her and like he realized, yo, you good, but you doubting yourself. That's why you know what I'm saying, you tripping like this. So all he did was give her a little bit of confidence, and that's all she needed. Look at her. Pop your shit. Yeah.
Look at that shit at the time. You don't want to hear that shit at the time.
Yes, Lord.
Time. You don't want the people at the place to tell your ass you can't come. You want to go there and try to fix it. Nope. So that didn't work for all y'all who said go. No, it didn't work. I didn't get accepted into the damn inpatient. I wasn't that fucking broke. So it's crazy. That was the intake, and so.
Am I tripping? Or does she look like she a little hurt by it though? Yeah, like she looked like she a little hurt. Look.
You want to go there and try to fix it. Nope. So that didn't work for all y'all who said go. No, it didn't work. I didn't get accepted into the damn inpatient.
Right here. See that fake little laugh? See, at this point, I don't even know how the fuck I should feel. Cause it's like at some point I'm like, alright, she good, and then now I'm like, she not good. Yeah, well, no wonder I ain't no fucking doctor.
Wasn't that fucking broke? So it's crazy. That was the intake, and so I just went to the Getty Museum. I seen Vincent van Gogh's painting of the irises, and I found out that he was actually in a insane asylum, in a mental institution.
Who?
When he painted this damn picture of the irises, and that was the beginning of my recovery. I went and I used the old art masters. I went to Simon North Museum. I went to the Getty. I just really just dove in deep to the Paul Cézanne, Monet, Picasso, and I just used art, and I just all that hurt and pain that was associated with Bill. And
so she's an artist now. I mean, I guess the doctor was right. She just found a way to deal with it though.
Me coming out, I just replaced it with stuff that I just thought was beautiful, and stuff that just touched me in a way that I guess my senses just really touched me. And
she worked it out.
And I just thought that was great, and I thought that it was dope that I started healing myself through art, because I always
salute to you, bro. I know it's a lot more to it, but I feel like I shouldn't be going that far along. I shouldn't be that invested in it if I don't watch the first part. So we gotta cut it short here. Next video, we're gonna watch the very first video of this so we could catch up on the whole story. Then we might come back to this. Alright? Bet. I'll see you in the next video, fool.